We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. And if you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word Mavericks along with your issue and signal location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately. Thank you. And don't forget about our bobblehead giveaway day. Come to the game with your family.
It's a very special day on the calendar, Noche Latina, commemorating the NBA's connection to Latin heritage and culture. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Anthony Davis.
Seeing his rebounding numbers go down doesn't come as a surprise. When you're in the league as long as he's been, you start to think about taking care of your body, the longevity part. And that might mean being slightly less aggressive around those young bucks near the hoop. But he's still a valuable piece to have on this roster.
So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. Ingram the 3 with Barnes the 4. Dick is out there with Emmanuel Quickley. And it's Vukcevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Dallas, a pair of first overall picks of the front court, Flagg and Davis. Kyrie Irving out there with Smith, and it's Lively in at the center position. Heading now into the final stages of the regular season, how excited are you for the playoffs, Doris?
BA, I absolutely cannot wait. This is always a long season, and there's a little bit of time left, but boy, can you feel the anticipation. Excellent setup. The pre-shot preparation, getting into that catch-and-shoot game. We see it, Kyrie.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. To the right side. And here's Smith. Davis with a screen on Dick to the paint. And Davis slams it home.
Yeah, this is how powerful Davis is. Awesome at capitalizing with the dunk.
About a minute played here so far in the first. Irving against Quickley. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Primarily seen as a scorer, Emmanuel Quickley's defense is often overlooked, Doris.
It is, BA, and I think the first thing about his defensive effort is important, right? He works very hard. His navigation over screens. He's very quick with his rotation. He's a really long, rangy athlete. Couldn't agree more about being overlooked defensively.
First free throw is good.
Well, think about this, guys. Early in his career, Quickley finished second in 6th Man of the Year voting. He's also proven he can be a capable starter in this league. That's big-time value.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
Well, this guy's so crafty. Once he catches the defender a little bit out of position, it's a very good bet he's going to get some free throws.
Now here's Smith. Last time, 45 points for him. 6 to shoot. Back to Irving. 3-pointer. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Well, we know Kyrie is one of the outstanding shot takers and makers in this league.
And so Quickley will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. 6-point game. Their last encounter in Toronto.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
Now here's Smith. Pass to Lively. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Here's Vukcevic. 8 points in his last time out. And here's Ingram. It's Barnes on the wing. Check by Davis. And again, Toronto, no good.
Well, cold start, right? You've taken 4 shots, you've not made one of them.
Puts it up from the high post. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Impressive. 5 straight makes. Love the play calling here.
And here's Quickly. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Trailing by 10. Coming into this, having notched to win against the Lakers in their last game.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at Detroit, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, right now for the Mavericks, they've been on a roll, victorious in their last 5 outings, really showing up their #1 seed status.
Quickly outside. Barnes with a screen on Irving. The 3 from Quickly. Mavericks with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
So nice ball movement by Dallas. Davis with a screen on Dick, down low. And Davis slams it home.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Raptors trail by 15. Now here's Quickly. 8 points in his last timeout. Count it.
Oh, that is an easy read for Mr. Quickly, simply finding the open man.
Smith against Dick. Shoots from 12. And again, it's Dallas.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Toronto's gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Ooh, stolen by Smith. And now the Mavs on the run. Here's Irving. And it's Dallas scoring again.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
So it's Toronto now. 17-point game. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. One player he is worried about in particular is Scotty Barnes because of the way he affects every phase of the game. You need points. There he is. You need a stop or a big rebound. He's got you. Anything asked of him, he can do it at a high level. Brian?
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
Lively grabs the miss. Dallas leading by 19. Smith finds Irving. Smith outside. Back to Irving. Smith outside. From behind the arc. He drops it from range. Smith's got 9 points.
Woo, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And the Raptors miss again.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Pass to Irving. Back to Smith. Davis with a screen on Dick. Smith passes to Davis. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He's got 6.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He might have seen something he needs to review with his guys. DeMar DeRozan's checked in for the Mavericks. They just can't stop this run.
And honestly, the more empty trips they have, the more they feel the pressure.
Pass to Vukcevic. Barnes with a screen on Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Toronto needs to get off a shot here. Barnes, no good.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
Here's Flag. Stolen by Quickly. Here's Dick. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Smith outside. Pass to DeRozan. Back to Smith. On the wing, Irving. 4 on the clock. Hits the trifecta. Irving's got 14.
That makes him 5 for 5 so far. Could be a big night in store.
And Ingram has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Now here's Quickly. Barnes with a screen on Irving. Outside Barnes. Three-pointer. Lively grabs a miss. Now Smith. 9 points in the game. Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that?
And that one is stuffed right through.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
There's a minute 54 left in the first quarter. Outside Barnes. Back to Ingram. Will it go? And he lays it up and in. Ingram's got his second basket of the game.
Anytime Ingram gets a look that close in, it's a great trip down the floor.
And Dallas calls time here.
You know what time it is, man.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Taking a look at some numbers here for Cooper Flagg.
When you look at his true shooting percentage, it's really been impressive over the last 10 games. He's playing to his strengths, taking smart shots, and we'll see if he can keep this momentum going.
Smith in the high post. Shoots over Walter. Bounces high off the rim and drops. 13 points in the game.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander. Destined to be a basketball player, Jacoby Walter was named to be in the league.
BA, how about this? His first name is a combination of Jordan for Michael Jordan and Kobe for the great Kobe Bryant. His parents couldn't decide, so why not combine them? I love that.
If you don't keep Aaron Gordon out of the paint, it's going to be a long night. How easy is that?
Here's Toronto with the ball. Taster outside. Pass to Murray Boyles. Over Gordon. And there's Toronto with another bucket. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. Smith outside. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Here's Murray Boyles. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Outside Barea. Pass to Murray Boyles. Here's Walter. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. From outside, off the mark. For three, Hardy. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with an almost surefire victory here, up 32 at the end of the quarter and dominating. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Mavericks?
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
They've got Hardy. Aaron Gordon is out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then it's Smith, and it's Gafford in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Well, the Raptors shooting a tough 22% from the field so far. Pass to Sasser. A step-back shot. Buries the jump shot.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
Puts it up from 17. Another one falls for Dallas.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Hunt. The 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Smith with it. 17 points in the game. DeRozan right side. And the layup is good off the glass. DeRozan's got his first points of the night.
Excellent possession by this basketball team. Set DeMar for an easy opportunity inside.
For Toronto, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks. Well, Champ in their last matchup against Houston really lit up the floor. He scored 45 points, and he also dished out plenty of assists, something we're used to seeing. And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he could repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Good stuff, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
And so here is Toronto, following the score by Dallas. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Now here's Smith. He's got 19. DeRozan outside. Shot clock at 6. Buries it from 3. DeRozan's got his second basket of the night.
Get it off before the defense can respond. DeMar in the catch-and-shoot game.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Sasser outside. DeRozan with the rebound.
Boy, tough break there. Defense leaves him wide open. He can't get the mid-range to go. Ouch.
And it's the Raptors with the ball. Pass to Sasser. Misses the layup.
Ooh, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
And Gordon with the big finish.
Wow, the tenacity of Aaron Gordon, the athleticism is just amazing.
Toronto shooting at a 43% clip during the second. Here's Murray Boyles. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
Yeah, don't forget how great he was drawing contact and getting himself to the free throw line. Picked up a ton of easy points there.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
And a lot of spot-up shooters now adding a one-dribble pull-up 3 to the repertoire.
Yeah, when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists. That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
The 3, Smith. Wow! Now 10 for 10 after that one. He's on fire.
He's lighting them up. Tough to strategize a comeback when you're being run over.
Pass to Hunt. Here's Walter, covered by Smith. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
DeRozan outside. Another three for Dallas.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And here's Sasser. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Here's Hunt. He's guarded by Gafford. Pass to Sasser. Takes a three. Pure from three-point range. Sasser's got 7 points.
You love it when a guy can put a slow start behind him and begin to ramp it up.
Smith passes to Hardy. Back to Smith. For three. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Toronto has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. They set the screen. Pass to Murray Boyles. Here's the three. The Mavericks pull it in. Now here's Smith. 25 points in the game. Gafford passes to Smith. And he drives in. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. The Raptors have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Sasser outside. To the inside. Toronto passing it around. Clock at 6. Fires the three. He missed it. Now 3 for 7.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Gordon outside. Now Smith. 27 points for him. And he lobs it up. And Gordon with the big finish.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
And for the Raptors, they're shooting at about 34% here in this game.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Sasser. Here's Walter, covered by Smith. Looking to end the run. And Walter is good for 3. Walters has got 7 points for the quarter.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
A minute and a half left in the half. DeRozan with the bucket.
DeRozan, a selective three-point shooter, but boy, nice shot there.
1:19 left to play in the first half. Pass to Walter. Back to Sasser. From deep. DeRozan with the rebound. Here's Hardy. To the middle. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
The Raptors have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. Here's Hunt. He's guarded by Gafford. And that one's good. Hunt.
Boy, you gotta love the determination there. He got good position and didn't take any chances. Finished right at the rim.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the half. The three from DeRozan. Yet another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Pass to Sasser. Here's Hunt. Here's Murray Boyles. Defended by Gordon. Sasser outside. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Hardy. Smith with the rebound.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why. And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Mavericks on top, running away with this one. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up?
Well, look here now at the Mavericks. They've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true. Now comes the hardest part, the postseason. Every team is going to be gunning for them.
And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Mavericks.
They're taking the traditional approach of working it inside and then going outside. That stretched out that defense.
Yeah, it's about time. Once you establish that inside game, everything away from the bucket opens up.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hardy's gone 2 for 2 from distance tonight. Checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. Ingram the 3 with Barnes the 4. Emmanuel Quickley is out there with Dick, and it's Vukcevic in at the 5. And that one's good. Ingram.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
Has to flag. Launches it. Another 3 for Dallas.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
The Raptors shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Raptors head coach Darko Rajakovic wants his team to be very competitive on the defensive end. He said, quote, covering for each other, protecting the paint, taking away corner threes, and making a team effort. Everybody's got to chip in. Guys?
All for one. Allie, thanks for the report.
Well, very hard to stop Kyrie Irving once he has his rhythm. Now he's relentless, seeking out some buckets.
Ingram with the ball. He's got 6. Toronto passing it around. Ball stolen. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Pass to Smith. Outside Irving. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Dallas.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Here's Quickley, a go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. Well, we get to see future Hall of Famer in Kyrie Irving tonight, Grant. What's his best skill?
I'll be honest, B.A. I've never seen a guard finish like Kyrie around the rim. He makes really difficult buckets look too easy. Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Outside Dick. Up and over Smith. Dick gets the bucket. Dick's gotten his first basket of the night.
Listen, this is about what the defense can seize. If you're going to give up the mid-range to Grady Dick, he will seize the opportunity.
Back to Irving. The 3, Smith. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Smith's got 30 points.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the 3-point shot.
Quickly against Irving. Kicks it out to Barnes. The 3 is up. Dick with a miss.
Geez, you can almost feel his desperation. He wants so badly to see the ball go through the net.
And that one's good. Davis.
Coming out of the break red hot. I mean, they have yet to miss a shot.
Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Back to Quickly. Pass to Dick. Now Barnes. And that one drops.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Outside Irving. Back to Smith. Inside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Flag from outside the arc. And the Mavericks, another 3.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Fires for 3. Dick with a miss.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Back to Smith. Pulls up, high post. And again, it's Dallas.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Quickly, passes to Barnes. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Dallas. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. Dallas has got it going from the perimeter in the third. 4 for 4 so far. On the wing, Irving. And here's Smith. He's got 32 points. Another possession, another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
Looking like Scott Skiles right now with all these dimes. And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for Toronto. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Back to Smith. Stolen by Quickly. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Dick. That shot missing. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith.
This guy is completely out of rhythm this quarter. He just can't get going.
Out to the right wing. And here's Flag outside. And the Mavericks, another 3.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Toronto's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Quickly finds Dick. Outside Ingram. Outside Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot from 12. And it's Flag with a rebound. Flag's got 4 rebounds now. And another dime for him. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
Now here's Barnes, an aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. Barnes with a screen on Irving. Pass to Ingram to win the drought. It's rebounded by Dallas. Lively's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Boy,
Whoa! A big finish right there!
He destroyed the rim. Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
and at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Outside Barnes. Outside Ingram. This one for 3. And it's Flag with a rebound. Flag's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Gosh, it feels like he's pressing a little bit, and obviously playing from behind doesn't help.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Toronto passing it around. Counted from distance. Ingram's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, that's why Ingram has been an all-star. He gives your team spacing, and he doesn't need the rock to score.
Back to Smith. Outside Irving. Shot clock at 6. Over quickly. And Irving, the bucket on the assist by Smith. Irving's got 28.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
The Raptors shooting a low 29% since halftime. Dick, the pass to Ingram. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Yeah, hard-nosed play from Ingram, getting in tight and forcing the defender into a mistake.
Toronto shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Ingram.
A natural scorer. Every single year, Ingram seems to take another leap in his game.
Both teams will make substitutions. No good on the second free throw. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
A nice shot by Smith.
This guy is on fire right now. Defense has got to step up and try to disrupt his rhythm.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Sasser outside. Pass to Walter. Here's the pick. The 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Smith left side. From the arc. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
Great awareness in crucial situations. Nicely done.
And so it's Dallas, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Aaron Gordon. Hardy is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's DeMar DeRozan, and it's Gafford in at center. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
You put a difficult first half behind you, and you get busy in the second half. You love that mental toughness.
DeRozan down low. Second chance effort, and he lays it in.
It has been years and years of productivity for DeMar DeRozan on the offensive end. This guy is just so crafted.
Pass to Murray Boyles, back to Sasser, to the paint. And he lays it up and in.
Doesn't get much easier than that. That is nice work.
Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Here's DeRozan. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
Well, this guy is so good at keeping his focus on the rim. DeMar DeRozan likes going right at the defense.
Sasser outside. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
To 3, Hardy. Offensive board. Gafford out of bounds. It'll go to the Raptors.
Boy, a turnover like that will have a coach just staring at his shoes, biting his tongue.
Jones, he's checked in for Gordon. The Raptors also with a sub. Vukcevic is checked in. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th here, Pass to Sasser, looking to get it going. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. And the dunk by Gafford.
Well, Daniel Gafford sets a solid screen, gets off it quickly, and gets a bucket.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Sasser. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Hardy. Rebounded by Ingram.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Walter from outside. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
DiVincenzo pass to Hardy. There's the triple. Connects from downtown.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
To the inside. Here's Vucevic. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
Gafford with a screen on Ingram. And Gafford gets it to go on the assist by DeRozan. Gafford's got 4 points this quarter.
You love that Gafford is not deterred at all by the defense, just great focus and touch.
DeRozan against Ingram. Out left to the wing. Here's Murray Boyles. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Well, great possession there. Anytime you end up at the rim with a high percentage look, perfect.
DiVincenzo on the wing. 3-pointer, no good. And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. Grant, you're in. Look for Dallas. Aaron Gordon's checked in for Jones. And it's Smith in for DiVincenzo. And the Raptors making a change here. Outside Ingram. Dick, the pass to Barnes. Quickly outside. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes.
A great pass and quickly makes great use of it.
Smith against Dick. Fades and shoots. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Smith's got 41.
Boy, his offensive game has changed the tenor of this basketball game.
Pass to Quickly. Now Ingram. It's Barnes on the wing. And there's the screen. Count that bucket.
Boy, Scotty Barnes, the complete package. Nice interior finish there.
For Dallas, they've gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the fourth. On the wing, DeRozan. Gordon outside. Now Smith. And he's going for the lob. And Gordon with the big finish.
Aaron Gordon showing he can jump out of the gym. How about that alley-oop?
Quickly with the ball. Well, officials have never been under greater scrutiny, so development is key, Grant. And I read now they have a training app refs can use on their phones.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the players leveraging electronics to train smarter, and it's great to see the officials making use of technology as well.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
6 on the shot clock. Outside, Williams. Rebound, Toronto. Here's Dick. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
That's a nice read from Scotty Barnes. This guy understands how and when to deliver the basketball.
Martin with a screen on Dick to the middle. Martin with the bucket. Martin's got his first 2 points of the night.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Ingram. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Dallas has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Dick against Smith. Williams passes to Smith. Knocks down the triple. Smith's got 44.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Dallas has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Fades. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Smith's got 46.
Boy, nice shot. He didn't need the fadeaway to create separation, though. He was wide open.
Outside Ingram. It's Barnes on the wing. He's guarded by Martin. Here's Dick. And that time also a missed shot.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Mavericks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And what can you say that hasn't been already said? We knew these guys would be great coming into the year, but their complete dominance is rare. They have redefined greatness.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Champ.
I'll tell you, he was their engine all game long, setting his teammates up for success.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Pass to Dick from downtown. Hardy grabs the board.
Boy, not looking sharp at all here in the second half, but it hasn't deterred him one bit.
The 3, Smith. Good! That's another bucket! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Quickly deciding where to go with it. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And that'll do it, folks.